Welcome to Gates Field, Kearns High School, for more 4A state baseball playoff action. Here we go on a Wednesday morning, and let's play four more today. Welcome into our coverage presented by the Boulevard on the Fan Sports Network, also streaming on KSLSports.com. Devin Dixon and the coach Kevin Cave with you. And Kevin, what a day yesterday. It was a marathon. It was not a sprint yesterday for a lot of teams that are still left standing with the hopes and the dreams of winning the 4A title.
We had a little bit of everything yesterday, a walk-off early in the morning, and then capped off the night with a dramatic game full of dugouts chipping each other and coaches getting after it. So it was wild and everything you could see on a baseball field in one day.
Two teams were eliminated yesterday. We said goodbye to Timpanogos and Mountain Crest. Everybody else is still alive, but there's some pressure on these two morning teams, these elimination games. If you can win in the morning or the midday game, you earn a second game later on this afternoon. The two teams that are in the catbird seat happen to be the overall number one seed, Snow Canyon Warriors. They're 2-0 undefeated. And the number two overall seed, Desert Hills, they haven't lost yet. So they would have to be beaten twice today, this afternoon, or tonight, and tomorrow not to play in the best-of-3 championship series on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, the RPI or the rankings seem to be right with 1 and 2 going chalk, both going 2-0 to start. And then Crimson and Bear River this morning are playing for the right to get one more game against Desert Hills at least. And then we got Provo and Ridgeline doing the same to earn a game against Snow Canyon and try to keep moving on.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun day, and we are live here all day long. Glad you're with us, no matter how you're accessing us for today's coverage. Let's zero in on this game. Just a couple quick thoughts. Bear River, started the week with a 9-5 win over Timpanogos. Had the setback yesterday, but this is a scrappy team. This is a team, we were talking with Dallas Miller. He was on the last Bear River State Championship team. That was that 04-05 era for Bear River baseball. That was their only school state championship, and they've got a team. They're trying to get back to the mountaintop, and here they are, one of the last six standing, and the defending state champs are in their way. Crimson trying to go back-to-back and get their fourth baseball state championship in their first 7 years as a brand-new school down in southern Utah.
Yeah, this sets up as a really good game. Bear River's had that potent offense that's a little bit out of the ordinary for them this year, hitting for a little more power than usual rather than contact. And Crimson Cliffs just executes offensively. You're going to see running, you're going to see hit and run, you're going to see bunting, small ball, runners moving. So a little bit different offensive strategy, but this is setting up to be a really good one.
All right, it is the 21-8 Bear River Bears after they lost yesterday, taking on the 17-12 Crimson Cliffs Mustangs. You mentioned the walk-off yesterday. Bottom of the seventh, you got 2 outs. You've got a runner on the corners, and Austin Smith delivers the most clutch hit of his life. He laced it on a low bullet off the ground through first and second. They scored the pinch runner, Trax Evans, all the way from first base to win at 4-3.
Yeah, it was bases loaded. I think the hitter before Austin Smith, Race Bennett, had a really good at-bat to draw a walk to load him up. So that walk moved Evans up to second, and he scored on the base hit from second. But a couple incredible bats down the stretch there. Boyer leading it off with a single to left, and then Bennett drawing a crucial walk with 2 outs to load him up. And then Austin Smith aggressive, and I think, if I remember right, a 1-1 count. Smoking a ball to right field.
Yep, and Crimson here, Bear River here, and we'll hear from both managers when we come back. This is the pregame show brought to you by the Court Specialist, featuring Sport Court of Southern Utah. They can turn your backyard into ultimate year-round fun and training for your young athletes with their multi-purpose pickleball courts, basketball courts. Go check them out, thecourtspecialist.com. And today at noon is your final chance to enter the $5,000 scholarship. You got to nominate your athletes at either the Court Specialist website or the fansportsnetwork.com website. By noon today, we're giving out another $5,000 thanks to Sport Court of Southern Utah. All right, got to take a break. We'll come back with the Skippers right after this.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
All right, back here, and earlier, Paul caught up with both coaches. Coaches' comments brought to you by Coral Canyon Golf Course.
We are here live pregame with Coach Hawes, and Coach, throwing out Ethan Higgs, your senior, 5-0 in 7 appearances today. What do you expect from your flamethrower?
I expect Ethan to go out there and just compete. He's a competitor, loves the ball in big moments, and this is one of those games that I can't think of anybody else I'd rather give the ball to, and we're going to ride him.
Absolutely, and Desert Hills game yesterday, 12-6 final, but do-or-die game today. And all that matters is today, Coach, what's the plan, what's the mentality, what's the mindset with the team?
I think the mindset's really good with our boys. They just want to come compete today. Got a good opportunity to play baseball again. They talk a lot about, hey, we just want to keep playing together. It's a special group of boys for us. Been together a lot over the last 4 years. Most of them have been playing together since they were 8 together. And so they just want to keep playing. We're going to compete one pitch at a time and see what happens.
And this is a tight-knit group, it sounds like. And in Bear River, what would it mean to capture the school's second ever state title?
That'd be a big thing. We're not thinking about that. Still a long ways away. Got to go compete here, pitch by pitch, inning by inning.
That's right. Inning by inning, Coach says, and that's all we got in the pregame. Here pregame with head coach Justin Abbott. And Coach, throwing out your junior Madden Nielsen today. 2 appearances this season, limited work, but what do you expect from him on the mound?
Yeah, Madden competes. We love Madden. You know, he's a workhorse. He competes in the zone. Yeah, he's just a guy that we feel like is going to go out and get us some ground balls and get us some efficient innings and get our offense back in the dugout.
And do or die game here today. What's the mentality in the dugout and in the clubhouse?
It's been the same all. You know, whether it was a game that we needed to win, or just the first game of the season, or the first game of this tournament. It didn't matter to us. Like, we're just going to go out and play. We're going to keep the energy up in the dugout and make sure we got each other's back. So,
is back-to-back on the mind of the players?
Yeah, of course, it always is. I mean, it's, winning back-to-back games or winning back-to-back championships. Like we want to be able to win the next game, and so and the goal of the season is to win the last one. So, yep.
All right, there you have it. That's Coach Abbott pregame. We're getting ready. Bear River, Crimson Cliffs.
Thank you, Paul. Paul with the coaches there, and we are getting the lineups and the players out for our national anthem. We'll take a break here in the pregame show, brought to you by the Court Specialists, and we'll be back with the keys to the game, starters, and the first pitch.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Finley Subaru, House of Joan, Buck's Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
Back live here at Gates Field. We got another wind blowing out to left field every morning, Monday, Tuesday, and again Wednesday. It is blowing straight out to left. By afternoon, it's blowing kind of across the diamond from left field to right field. It's like the wind just completely flip-flops here the first couple of days. We'll see what happens today.
Yeah, this might be the firmest wind I've seen, though. That flag is whipping out there in right field.
Going to be fun, and we are ready to go. Bear River is the home team for this scheduled 7-inning game, and appreciate our pregame sponsors, including the City of St. George Recreation Department, who bring us the keys to the game. And Kev, give me a key or two for Bear River and Crimson Cliffs that you think are going to be important to keep playing baseball later today.
Yeah, it's an interesting dichotomy today with Crimson Cliffs starting Madden Nielsen, who's had some injuries this year, not arm injuries, but lower body injuries that have kept him off the mound. So he's only thrown 1.2 innings on the season. A little bit of an unknown entity on the mound for Crimson. We don't necessarily know what we're going to see today. And then from Bear River, they're starting a seasoned veteran in Ethan Higgs, who's started a bunch of games this year with a 5-0 record. So that dichotomy will play interestingly. Madden's a college commit to CSI his sophomore year, so he could come out and throw a gem, but we just don't know. So I think the key for Crimson is starting pitching.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good pick. I did see him in one of his rare starts later in the season. It was the last region series against Pineview, and he was a little rusty, but he does run it up there with good velo. And you're right, he's already committed to play to CSI. So this kid getting the confidence and the vote of confidence from Justin Abbott today, that's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
It was almost like Crimson wanted to get him that start in Pineview with exactly this in mind, knowing he'd have to start a game in the playoffs, and they didn't want this to be the first one.
I agree. As for your Finley Subaru Star Watch, we like to kind of get our crystal ball out and look ahead. Who could be the star of the game? We'll name that officially in the post-game show, but we appreciate our friends on the saving side of the freeway. Go see the all-star lineup at Finley Subaru. Pretty easy to go with Chipper Hawes every time Bear River plays a game. I mean, this guy is great behind the dish as their backstop, and he can absolutely swing it. Is there anybody else, though, that you're excited to see play here for this Bear River Bears team? Because they've got some other guys that can really bring it. Dallin Bevan from the bottom of the order hitting .394. Braxton Gardner hitting .382. Hawes is hitting .350. Jackson Tyre. They've got some other guys that are really talented baseball players.
Yeah, I'd like to go with a guy who had a great game yesterday, Barfus from the leadoff spot. He's a ball player, and I think he's one that could set the tone for Bear River starting out.
Yeah, and Barfus, 10 stolen bases. I think he was 3 for 4 yesterday with a couple ribbies. And you know, easy to go Ethan Higgs, too, because he is the starting pitcher today. And you heard Coach Hawes talk about how much confidence, and the guy's a competitor and wouldn't want to go to battle with anybody else on the bump. What about for Crimson Cliffs? Who's going to be the star to keep an eye on in this one?
I think we go Jack Boyer for Crimson Cliffs. With their offense being so built around execution, that being what he does, he could be a cog in the Crimson machine today.
I was so impressed with Jack. I mean, the whole game I was watching him, even when he's not on deck, he was getting bats, running for foul balls. Like, just this little freshman has cracked the starting lineup, and he's leading the team in batting average from the everyday players. I love that call. We're going to play some baseball. Here we go. Play-by-play today brought to you by Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Go get a scoop or two, and Ransom leads off for the Mustangs. It's a shot out to second on the ground, and it's a 4-3 put out as they get it over to first for out number 1.
Good start for Higgs. Gets a ground ball on a fastball.
And here is Boyer, coach's pick, number 2 hitter in the lineup. He'll hit from the left side. And first pitch here from Higgs to Boyer is just inside, ball 1. One-0 pitch coming, Higgs with nobody on base, working quickly. Challenging with the fastball there.
Higgs running it up there mid-80s right now. 84 on the first couple fastballs.
Got a little adrenaline pump in there. And, you know, it's interesting. Some guys throw the hardest right out of the gate. Other guys get stronger as they go. Everybody's arm's a little bit different in that department. But we do have some velo on the bump for both teams in this pitching matchup today. Nielsen can run it up into the upper 80s. And that one just missing outside. 3-1 the count to Jack Boyer. And that one low, and Boyer draws a base on balls walk. And again, this young kid hitting 400 on the button coming into this game today. Pretty impressive for a ninth grader.
So he's bumped it up since the regular season ended.
He has been hot in the postseason. The averages went north in big-time moments. And here is Sam Chappell, who, man, has been seeing red. He has been barreling balls. They've a lot of times been right to people, but he has been swinging it really well. And first pitch swinging, shot to short, double play ball, and it goes 6-4 to 3. And just like that, how about Mr. Higgs on the bump and the middle infield making a play for the Bears?
Racing the walk with a ground ball on a breaking ball first pitch to Chappell. That's a big swing for the Bears. They're fired up going into their first offensive inning.
That couldn't have been better, and he did it in under 10 pitches. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Double play. And a beautiful one at that. We'll take the break. We'll see the Bears top of the order when we come back here live on the Fan Sports Network, KSLSports.com.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
It's time to get your game on with Mountain Mike's Oven Roasted Chicken Wings. They're meaty, juicy, in 4 bold sauces ready to tempt your taste buds. Order online or on our app for carryout or delivery.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the quarter field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George pools safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Live here. Glad you're with us. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. GrassCreekConstruction.com. Building with integrity is their competitive edge. Caden Formaster is producing this game for KSL. Got Paul and Michael and Tara on cameras for this 7-inning elimination game on day 3 of bracket play from Gates Field. And here is Nilsson. And first pitch just outside for ball 1. It was a fastball at 85 miles per hour.
Bear River going with their second sleeveless look of the week.
And that one fought off out of play for a Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Fabulous Freddy's has their coupon books on sale right now. Stop by, get a 10-pack plus a free wash when you buy it. So you get 11 washes for the price of 7 at any Fabulous Freddy's. Sandy, Lehigh, 2 in St. George, Las Vegas. They got you covered. Feeling fabulous. Another foul ball up and out of play on a 1-2 count now to Barfus. Coach's pick is our Finley Subaru Star Watch. Barfus ready, and that one a wild pitch. 2-2 the count.
Nielsen showing the right-on-right changeup early in this game.
And again, not a big sample size for Nielsen. ERA is inflated, 12, because Pineview roughed him up after he was injured all season. And there's a swing and a miss for a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. But this is a kid that, again, we mentioned, signed after his, I think his sophomore year, before his sophomore year at College of Southern Idaho. So he's a next-level kid as a pitcher, but we've only seen him pitch 1 2/3 this entire season.
Yeah, we could see a total gem today. We just don't know what we're going to get.
That one outside. Wind again blowing out, helping the right-handed hitters if you can pull the ball to left field here at Gates Field. And that one outside. Looked like Smith was maybe trying to frame it, so it wasn't as far outside. But with nobody on base. Saving some energy. It's day 3. Heady, senior catcher for Crimson Cliffs. 2 really good catchers. And Austin Smith was, of course, the hero yesterday with the walk-off 2 RBI hit.
Nielsen just missing on the outside part of the plate to right-handed hitters so far, just pulling it a little bit.
And there's a called strike to Gardner.
Found the release point there to hit the outside corner. That should be a pretty simple fix for Coach Mike Gargano.
And here is the 3-1 down low, and Gardner is aboard, draws the walk. Gardner hitting .382 this year, and he is aboard from the 2 spot in the lineup for Coach Donald Haas, 14 years the head coach for the Bear River Bears. His son Chipper comes out to the on-deck circle.
Nielsen working fastball changeup so far. So the Bear River hitters are probably going back to the dugout and telling the on deck and in the hole hitter, hey, I'm seeing fastball change.
And the pitch here gets away, and that's going to allow Gardner to run. He's down to second safe with a feet-first slide throw as it ricocheted off the backstop, thrown down, but too late to get Gardner. You know, I only see Bear River usually every year in the state baseball tournament, but it seems like they're always into bracket play. They've built a really good program. And, you know, there's some teams, and I was talking with Dallas Miller, one of the assistant coaches who was part of that state championship team, over 20 years ago for Bear River, their only school state championship. And he said, yeah, we love playing the teams from down south, but there is a little bit of a rivalry. We know that they have ruled the baseball roost, and we want to get back to the mountaintop.
Being from down south, we know these Region 11 teams, no matter what they look like early in the season, they're going to be a lot better come tournament time as they've got more baseball under their belt.
And Bear River, I've always described as never quit, scrappy. I mean, might not always have, 5 or 6 talented next-level pitchers, but they always have 1 or 2 and a couple of good guys on the back end, and they always seem to swing it. All the marbles they've had the last couple of years, Talon and Garrick Marble and those guys, they've had some good players come through recently to the program. And they got another good group. You heard Coach Haas talk about, this group, the last 3 years of these seniors coming up through, being an integral part of a winning tradition at Bear River High School. Another foul ball off the bat of Rice, the left fielder. Rice, .344 batting average on his senior season, and he fouls that one straight back. He's got a beat on Nielsen. With just the timing maybe a little bit off.
Be interesting if Nielsen can get to the inner third of the plate here. Everything's away, outside for a ball or catching the outside corner. You got to think he's got hitters leaning out over the plate, looking away right now. If he can touch that inside third, he can freeze somebody.
2-2 pitch here. We're in the bottom of the first inning. And that one just missing the K zone. 3-2. Count rolls full here for Nielsen. On the bump for the Mustangs. Had a hammy injury that kept him off the mound almost the entire regular season until the very end. But healthy for this bracket play state tournament and getting a huge Wednesday morning start here against the Bears. And that one's ripped foul. Some fresh baseballs already. The Wilsons. Saw Gene Van Orden, who is our UHSAA very important person down there, VIP. He got 1, 2, I think he had 4 or 5 boxes of Wilsons to start the day down there. Some fresh.
Those are the A1010 HS1s.
The HS1s. Do they go further than the other balls? I mean, does Rawlings make a ball? As there's a ball, base on balls.
Yeah, everybody makes a ball, but Wilson has the official high school ball for Utah in the HS1. And so you have to have those for all varsity games.
Gotcha. About 20 dozen baseballs, Jeff Clough telling me that they use for a tournament, bracket play tournament with the field 8. 20 dozen. And that's recycling them,
I can tell you, even if you get a deal, that's over $100 a box.
Right. Yeah. That's why you got to pay your entry fee when you come to the state tournament, right? Pay for the baseballs. Playing sports just can be expensive. And Chipper Haas at the plate. Patient AB here.
Rice drew a walk on a good at bat. Probably saw 7 or 8 pitches there to earn first base.
And a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Up in the zone, decent amount of carry on that fastball. It's going to appear like it's riding over the top of the barrel to the hitter.
2 on base here, no score. We're in the bottom of the first inning with 1 out, and here is the 1-2 pitch, and that one just a bit outside for ball 2. Nilsson already 21 pitches. Facing the cleanup number 4 hitter in the Bear River lineup, Chipper Haas, the junior catcher. Outside. And again, another full count scenario here. What do you want to throw in this spot if you're Nilsson?
I mean, anything on the inner third is money right now. He's got to have these hitters leaning out over the plate. The inside part of the plate is set up.
Matt Nilsson does try to go inner half, but it's elevated in the zone, and it is ball 4 and another free pass. Second walk.
They're not going to be allowed to visit. Oh, a coach is coming out, so they will be allowed to visit. Thought that was going to be the third defensive visit there.
So Barfus strikes out. Gardner, Rice, and Hawes all aboard.
I like it when I can control this because I know.
And this might be a really simple fix here. If the Crimson Dugout knows from Austin Smith that he's pulling every pitch to the outside, Coach Abbott might just be giving him a cue here. Hey, here's what you're going to focus on. This is your cue to get you back over the inside part of the plate or over the heart of the plate at least.
Justin Abbott didn't want to tip his hand when I was chatting with him pregame, but he said, yeah, we had a pitching meeting last night, and we went over a bunch of different scenarios. And you can see a lefty, I can't see the number down there, maybe getting loose already. And, you know, you get to Wednesday and bracket play elimination type games, and it's all hands on deck.
100%.
You might need guys to come in and go 3 innings. You might need a guy to come in and get you 1 out.
Yeah, get
and
us
everything
out of
in
this.
between. Yeah.
Is it the pitcher? Pitcher's up. At the plate.
No score. Bases juiced for Bear River. And the number 5 hitter and the Bear River pitcher, Mr. Higgs, will step in, right-handed hitter. And Ethan leads Bear River this year. He's got 1 more dinger than Chipper Haas. He's got 5 this year, 254 batting average, and that ball down low.
And the stuff doesn't look bad. The fastball's got life. The changeup looks pretty good. It's just not in the strike zone.
Just doesn't have the command. Higgs is really crowding the plate here. And that one outside as well. And Nilsson kind of pointed down to the ground and was communicating something with his catcher there.
It looked like he was telling himself to get direction. He wants to throw this ball right through the catcher to the backstop. Keep that direction going forward.
And there's a fastball inner half up at the K zone, and it's a fabulous Freddie's foul ball off the bat of Higgs.
It's interesting, your cues that you're telling yourself may not lead to a physical action, but it'll help you create a physical action that maybe you don't even intend. Pitching, being rotational, when you're talking about direction, you don't want to go straight to the plate because you're turning your hips. That's how you're generating your velocity. But giving yourself a cue about direction might get you back in the strike zone. It looked like that's what Nielsen was trying to do.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. with one out and the bases loaded and foul tipped into the mid, and that'll be a strikeout, a much-needed strikeout for Nielsen.
That's a big deal. That pitch was out of the zone, and it didn't look like Higgs went all the way around, so the ball catching a piece of the bat was a break there for Nielsen.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. And here's Starnes. Steven Starnes, the senior, hitting .345 this year for Coach Hawes and the Bears. And that one outside for ball one.
Small zone for Starnes here. He wants it in one spot.
And a shot down the line and right, twisting foul. Ooh, that could have been a big play there for the Bears if that stays fair.
Yeah, it just looked 5 or 6 feet foul. Fastball away. Starnes did what he wanted with it. Went with the pitch.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Bases loaded, 2 away, bottom of the first, and that one just a bit outside again, and it's 2-1. Perfect temperature from baseball. There is a little breeze to deal with this morning, and there's a pop-up. This should be playable out there for Cutter Christensen and Wright. It's actually going to be the second baseman out on the grass that makes the catch, and that'll do it. Huge out for Madden Nielsen, and they strand 3 on a bases-loaded situation with 1 out, and they didn't get anything. That's a big lift for Crimson Cliffs.
A 0 and a 3-walk inning is pretty rare. Escape artist, Madden Nielsen there, getting out of that one with a 0.
1 inning in the books. We'll be back for inning number 2. No score between the Bears and the Mustangs.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts.
Today's game is brought to you by Honolulu Grill, Wilkinson's House of Lighting, Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Everbowl, and Best Friends Animal Sanctuary.
Okay, we appreciate all of our great sponsors bringing you today's game, the first of 4 for our crew. 4 games Monday, 4 games yesterday, including about a 4-hour nightcap last night. I think we got back to the Airbnb and it was about 11:40. We had to race to a restaurant to get food before it closed, and here we are for this 10 a.m. game. Everybody doing a great job, and hopefully you're enjoying the pictures on the live stream on KSL or the broadcast on the Fan Sports Network back in Southern Utah. Ricardo Navarro steps in, and quickly Higgs fires and misses on the first 2 pitches, so it's a 2-0 count.
Careful with Navarro in this count.
And he's got some pop, no question about it. Transfer was at Bryce Valley, signed at a JUCO, a good JUCO, Northeast College.
It's in Nebraska.
In Nebraska. That's where he'll be heading to play next level baseball. The shortstop for the Mustangs takes on a 3-0 count, and it's right down Broadway for a called strike. Navarro, 312, 4 home runs. And that's a Fabulous Freddy's foul ball, and the count now full as Higgs is fighting back. 4 doubles, 1 triple. Could see Navarro pitch at some point this week. He does have a very live arm with a really, really good amount of velo on the fastball.
Yeah, we've seen him display that from the shortstop position.
Yep. And 3-2 pitch, and held onto it a little bit too long, and he goes way outside for ball 4. So Navarro for the Mustangs is aboard. It's a leadoff walk.
Bear Rivers coach is out of the dugout immediately saying,
watch for the bunt.
Bunt here. Yep. They got the third baseman all the way up on the grass, inside the cutout.
And tough because CC has been swinging it really well. 322, 6 doubles, 5 triples, 1 home run. But early in the game, you might want to, manufacture a run here if you can.
Yeah, if CC does want to bunt here, he's probably going to take it with him to the first base side with the third baseman all the way in.
Little Ichiro action from the left-handed batter. And he takes, and it misses. Not by much. That pitch just off the plate. Here comes the 1-0. That's outside. 2-0.
Coach Boyer telling him one spot here. Gave him the small boxed-up strike zone.
And called strike. That one gets the black part of the outside of the plate against the left-handed hitter.
Any part of the ball, any part of the plate. That's what we might have had there, just a nick of the ball catching some plate.
Breaking ball, started way outside, trying to work back over the outside, and it just stays away. 3-1 now the count. Higgs, the pitcher. Here we go. Christensen takes that. Bender, and that one misses. And back-to-back walks. So we saw 3 walks in the bottom of the first by Nielsen. Now back-to-back walks by Higgs here in the top of the second.
Coach Haas asking where that is from the third base dugout. Umpire told him up. And coaches have a good view of up and down from the dugout. And Coach Haas did not think that pitch was up.
It looked good from behind home plate to me, but I couldn't see where it crossed as well as probably Coach could.
It's always tough to put a bunt on when a guy's walked the first 2 batters because you might want to press your luck and see if you get another guy on. But here's the bunt.
And Bennett lays it down. Higgs has got to hurry, and he's going to have no play. It is going to be bases juice, just like we saw Bear River last inning for Crimson. Now as everybody is safe and moves up 90 feet, and here comes one of the assistant coaches out of the dugout to go check on Higgs.
It's good baseball. We're just looking for a sac bunt there, and Bennett put it down in a location where he ended up getting a hit out of it. Looked like
Higgs
Chipper
kind of
Haas
fell down when he slid, kind of feet fell out from under him a little bit there on the grass. They were watering when I pulled into the parking lot this morning. You got to water the field. So it might still be cooler, not as hot as it's going to be later in the day. It's still probably a little bit damp out there.
A little bit of moisture from the field prep, I'm sure, is still in there, and Higgs just lost the cleats coming to get it. Looks like Chipper Haas was a little late coming out from behind the plate there. He maybe had a chance at that one, but I think that's just in no man's land. I don't think anybody could have gotten an out on that bunt. Just really well placed.
That is the first hit of the game, and it went about 20 feet.
Yeah, if that.
And here is the hero from yesterday who had the walk-off 2 RBI hit into right field, Austin Smith, senior catcher. Smith locked in at 351 coming into this game today with 21 RBIs. Which actually, when you look at the RBI leaders, that's the tops on this team. He's 21, Boyer 19, Chappell has 18, Cutter has 18, Burbage has 16, Ray Bennett 13, Navarro 13. Those are your RBI leaders, but it's really spread out between a lot of different Mustangs.
Yeah, they have it really spread around on the RBI numbers. Makes sense the way they play ball. As Higgs opens with 2 great pitches.
0-2, now the count to Smith, and he flares it into right field. Probably deep enough to try to tag from third. It's caught. Here comes the tag. And the cut and the relay not in time. Crimson takes the 1-0 lead on an Austin Smith sac fly RBI.
Great at bat from Smith. Higgs opens with 2 amazing pitches. Comes back to the breaking ball, and that catches probably more plate than Higgs wanted it to. And Smith just does enough with it to get the sac fly.
And they're checking. And they're saying he did not leave early. They appealed Kyle Boyer, 2 claps, the third base coach down there for the Mustangs.
And with a 3-man crew, that switches sometimes. If the umpire in the field is over behind third, he's going to get that tag play. But because he's out towards second base with the bases loaded, it's going to revert to the home plate ump, so he calls the safe on that. Had to switch his head all the way from right field over to third base. It's tough to get an appeal on that one.
Here is the pitch to RT. Riker Taylor, we haven't seen RT pitch yet, but could potentially pitch if needs be. Like I said earlier at the pitching meeting, Coach Abbott didn't give any details, but he said, hey, it's all hands on deck the rest of the way. Breaking ball, and the runner's going to go, and he's going to swipe second base as Bennett gets down into scoring position. Probably weren't going to throw anyway because you don't want that speed of Cutter Christensen flying home to make it 2-0.
Well done by Coach Boyer, picking a pitch to run on that turns out to be a breaking ball.
And there's the fastball for a called strike.
Little safety squeeze action there. Now both corners drawn way in for the Bears.
2-1 pitch coming from Ethan Higgs, and breaking ball on a pretty one. Gets the outside part of the plate for strike 2. And Higgs is battling back.
Bears are thinking this is going to be a close game, cutting their middle infield to the grass too. They want to prevent every run. Not willing to give up a run for an out here.
2-2 delivery and a chopper slow roller, and this is almost like a bunt. Higgs goes and gets it and throws it off of the base runner. RT, 1 run will score. Here comes the second run around third, and it's going to score as well. That was disastrous there.
We do not have a runner interference call immediately, but we're going to have to see if Coach Haas is going to argue for one here, depending on where Taylor was running. That's close, but I think he's okay. As long as you have a foot on that chalk, then you're legal here in that 45-foot running lane.
Let's take a look again on our We Win Injury Law replay. Coach Haas thought it should have been. Wanted a lane to throw that. This is going to be a great shot.
This is a great angle.
He is outside. Did he swerve inside? I mean, it looks like he's right down the line pretty much.
I'll tell you what, it looked like as he got closer to first, he came out toward the field of play a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's right on the borderline, but the home plate ump could have gone and gotten that call if he wanted to.
Yeah, judgment call there, and it is his call behind the dish, no question about it. But it is now 3-0, and it's going to go as there's going to be an error on the play. So they're going to be at least one unearned run, maybe 2 there, both of them.
That rectangle that you see on the screen over by first, where the second line is on the outside, that's the running lane. So that runner has every right to be in that running lane. Once he gets into that rectangle, he can't be on the left side of the fair foul line.
And the throw down to second, and they got him. Chipper Hawes with a bullet from behind the dish. And RT is thrown out, caught stealing.
Yeah, great exchange from Chipper Hawes there. Got rid of it quick. And now Hagwood with 2 outs.
But a 3-0 lead for the Mustangs. You're trying to get RT into scoring position for Hagwood there, and Crimson has picked their moments to be aggressive all season long. And that one darts down and away. 2-2 the count. Deuces are wild on the Kearns High School scoreboard at Gates Field. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and there's a K. Red Rock Real Estate strikeout from land to luxury. RedRockRealEstate.com. If you're looking for land or an existing home, go check it out and find a local Red Rock Realtor. All right, Crimson does get 3 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and they have the 3-0 lead on the Wilkinson scoreboard when we come back to Gates Field on the Fan Sports Network and KSL Sports.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handel's happiness served daily on River Road.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Gates Field and day 3, bracket play. Got this 10 a.m. game, a scheduled 12:30, 3:30, and then 6:30. Those times are set in stone, depending on the length of the games and staying on time. Those will fluctuate. We got a little bit behind yesterday with some lengthier games. Didn't start the nightcap till after 7 o'clock last night. And now Nielsen really settling in, comes out firing bullets for strikes. He's ahead 0-2. Now tomorrow, the if necessary games, we don't even know if we'll have a game, but if we do, they will start with the latest games and work backwards. Because the 3A is coming down from Ogden as there's a punch out for Nielsen and a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout.
How about Nielsen figuring it out? Goes in the dugout, probably gets a little coaching, and he comes back out and fires 3 strikes in a row.
Kind of looks reinvigorated after a little trouble there with the bases loaded back in the first inning. Maybe a little looser with a 3-0 lead. That's always a good feeling for a pitcher to see your buddies go get you 3 before you go back to the bump.
Absolutely. After getting that clutch 0, escaping, and then putting 3 on the board.
Chopper off the bat, a tire. Bennett gets it high and throws a bullet. It's a 5-3 put out for the second out of the inning.
Watch Bennett set his feet here before he catches the ball. He's preparing to throw before that ball's even in his glove, and that's the only way he makes that play.
I kind of feel like Bennett doesn't get the credit he deserves. He kind of gets, not as much love because there's so many other good players on this Crimson team, but I've been very impressed. He's caught my eye all season long defensively at the hot corner, and he's hitting .354. I mean, he's having a great senior campaign.
And he's been a mainstay in that lineup. But you're right, just kind of hides in the middle. Clutch at bat last night, drawing the walk. Nice play right there.
Race car Bennett. First one missing here from Nielsen, and there's a shot to short. Takes a high hop. Navarro has it. Laser beam. And it's put him up, put him down. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base. Nielsen really looking good there. That helps his pitch count, Coach, because it was really elevated. 33 pitches in the first inning and less than 10 right there.
That is an absolute hammer from Navarro. There's nothing like a shortstop that can extend in the 6-hole like that and throw it 90 miles an hour across the diamond. That throw was absolutely ripped. He made that look easy.
6 pitches there in the second to get 3 outs for Nielsen. When we come back to Gates Field, Crimson leads on the Wilkinson scoreboard 3-0.
Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooter's Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Today's game brought to you by Metcalf Bonzo Mortuary. Check out their pre-planning services so your kids don't have to worry when the time comes. It's all taken care of. The leaders have used their products and services, and they definitely are a first-class organization. Hope you never need them, but eventually you probably will. MetcalfBonzoMortuary.com to learn more. Devin Dixon, Kevin Kay, will fire up the top of inning number 3 here, and we're back to the top of the order with Tyler Ransom. And quickly 2 pitches and the count 1-1. First one a strike, second one down low for ball 1. Can't forget my radio audience back on the Fan Sports Network. Higgs delivers that fastball just outside.
After that single pitch inning for Nielsen, you can feel a little momentum for the Mustangs. Higgs trying to stifle it.
Higgs has not lost this year. 5-0 record, 7 appearances. ERA sitting 2.14.
He's landed 2 breaking balls in this at bat.
Outside.
And he's missed with all 3 fastballs.
Higgs, 49 strikeouts coming into this game today to 20 walks.
On 36 innings, those are good numbers.
And he does lose Ransom as on the full count pitch, it's down in the dirt for ball 4. Opponents against Higgs, the senior, hitting 241. He's only given up 6 stolen bases all year. He's only hit 2 batters the entire season in 36 innings, so he's got really good command.
Numbers are super strong.
And here is Jack Boyer. So impressed with this freshman. The 1-0 pitch to Boyer. Called strike.
Really good pitch. Found the fastball there for the first time this inning.
3-0 Mustangs on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. We're in the top of the 3rd. There's going to be a pickoff attempt, but Ransom is back in time. Little head first slide over at first.
Chipper Haas gunning down 1 Crimson runner already. You wonder if that plays in the mind of the Mustangs. Usually are very aggressive on the bases.
Well, and Higgs has just got to find his command. I mean, he was cruising in that first inning. In that second inning, he just gave up those 3 walks, and that really ended up costing him. And then the air did not help. That complicated matters.
Yeah, tough play on that ball bunted or swinging bunt near the first baseline. That's a throw that's got to be delivered with precision.
Questionable whether he was still in the running lane or swerved out. It's the home plate umpire's judgment call on that. And Coach Hawes definitely challenged it, but did not win the appeal. 3-1 pitch outside, and Boyer is aboard. Second walk of the game for Jack. Good speed now with Ransom and Boyer at first and second. And here is Chappell. Chappie, I'm telling you, yesterday I was so impressed with his barrel. But he only ended up going, I think, 1 for 4 in the walk-off win because he kept hitting it right to guys.
He's owed a couple dirty bombs, as you say.
Oh, he smoked one in the left center field yesterday that I thought there was no way that they were going to get to it, and they tracked it down. Sensational defensive play. But he didn't miss that baseball.
Yeah, you get a little bit cheated on some balls that you square up, then you know your baseball gods are going to even it out. You're going to hit one off the tape and get a base hit out of it.
I mean, Chappie's swinging a hot bat all year. 372, 18 RBIs, 5 doubles, 2 triples, and 2 home runs. He's got that home run pop.
Well, offensive timeout there.
I mean, Crimson, this is not a home run hitting team like a Desert Hills or like a Snow Canyon. They only have, I think, 8 or 9 home runs all year. But they do have some guys that can certainly leave the yard. The defending state champ Mustangs have to win. If they do, they keep their dreams of going back-to-back alive. They would play Desert Hills. That was the 8-7 come-from-behind win for the Thunder on Monday in a Region 9 rematch at 3:30 today. Bear River wins. They get Desert Hills at 3:30. And for Crimson or Bear River, whoever wins, they have to beat the Thunder later this afternoon, and then they would have to turn around and beat them tomorrow to get themselves into the best-of-3 state championship series. So still 3 wins away. Chapel into right. It's going to stay in the park, and it's going to be a fly out. They are going to tag Ransom from second to third. Boyer's going to go back to first.
So that's the play where with no outs, it's almost an auto tag on that at second because you can get your guy to third with 1. If there's 1 out in that situation and it looks like it's a questionable catch, then Ransom might be halfway and you might not end up tagging up on that ball. Looks like Higgs maybe going to a slider or his curveball's just flattening out a little bit. Threw 1 good one and 1 miss to Chapel that at bat.
Here's Navarro. First pitch swinging and a chopper foul. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Don't forget, coupon books are on sale through Father's Day. Don't let Dad get caught riding dirty. Get over to Fabulous Freddy's, one of their Utah or Las Vegas locations. You get 11 for the price of 7. And every time you redeem one for a car wash, you can go gas up and save 20 cents off per gallon of gas. So you save a couple bucks every time you fill up your tank on top of it. Pop up. It's going to be down the line and right. Looks like it's going to stay fair with the wind. And it's going to be caught. They're going to tag from third. They're going to short throw to first. And they almost got Boyer, but he dives safely in. And it's a sac fly RBI as Ransom comes home and scores. He looks a little ginger there, Coach, though, as he's talking to Coach Abbott near the dugout. Think a little dirt burn.
Interesting thing on that play, I don't think the run was home before the tag attempt. So if they end the inning and get Boyer on the tag,
that run would have not counted.
May not have counted. Good hustle by Ransom.
We saw a play similar to that yesterday on a throw to third where the plate just scored the run before the tag at third.
They did in the inning on that play,
and it
but
did.
The run had hustled across.
It had just
before
crossed,
the tag.
yes. This one would have been even closer, though, I think. You're right. Good observation. Oh, and that hits Boyer on the batting helmet, I believe, and pops away, but he stays put on a pickoff attempt over to first. So Jack Boyer's at first. Sac fly moments ago by Ricardo Navarro makes it 4-0 Crimson Cliffs leading Bear River here in the top of the third inning. And now Higgs is at 50 pitches. And remember how he cruised in that first inning. I think he had 6 or 7 pitches to work the first, and not been the case in the second and the third. And there's a chopper that bounces high off the bat of Cutter Christensen over the first baseman's head. Boyer's going to get all the way around. He's second down to third, and runners on the corners with 2 outs. And that is just the second Mustang hit of this game off of Higgs, and yet they've got a 4-0 lead.
That's such a Cutter Christensen hit. Just pound it into the ground and run. We know he's got speed. I don't know how many base hits he's gotten on choppers that the infield just can't convert an out on.
A future Yakima Yak, one of many Region 9 kids from Southern Utah that are going to be going to play for Yakima. A couple Desert Hills, a couple Pineview, a couple Crimson kids. There's a lot of kids headed there. They have really, probably more so than any NWAC team, recruited St. George. One of your former players, Chase Fillmore, have been playing up there this year for him.
Yeah, you wonder if the coaches are asking Fillmore, hey, how about Cutter Christensen?
Who's some dudes? Chopper to short, could be 2, don't need to. He'll race over to the bag. Lost track of the count, or the outs there, and he'll take an unassisted put out. So Barfus with a nice smooth play there. They only get 1 run on 1 hit, and 2 left on base. And it's 4-0 on the Wilkinson scoreboard. Crimson leading Bear River here on the Fan Sports Network. Presented by The Boulevard, making your house more like home for 50 years.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Everest, K2, and now the Mountain by Mountain Mike's Pizza. The mountain-sized pizza is a massive 20 inches wide, delivering 20 slices and a mountain of toppings. Order yours now by using our mobile app.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Here inside the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth, Evan Dixon and Kevin Kay. Building with integrity is their competitive edge. GrassCreekConstruction.com to learn more and see all the jobs they're building around southern Utah and the state. Matt Nielsen loaded him up in the first, but since then has been absolutely dialed. Last inning took 6 pitches to get 3 outs, and only 1 was a strikeout. And that was pitch number 41 on the day for him, and it was ball 1 to Bronson.
Back to the top of the order.
This is Barfus, top of the order, excuse me. Thank you, Kevin. And a flare foul. Nobody getting that one. Off the bat of Barfus. Coach's pick for our Findlay Subaru Star Watch today. What do you like about this young man?
Well, just saw him play yesterday and love the way he put the bat on the ball. Looks like he can hit it to all fields, can run a little bit. And here able to watch a high fastball. That's the one he bid on in the first at bat for a strikeout. Offered at that high heater in the first inning.
And another foul ball up and out of play from Barfus, Jackson Barfus. Barfus is only a junior in 333. And got him, high heat, swing and a miss. A Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Nielsen.
Crimson's marking that down on their clipboard. That's 2 high fastballs they've gotten Barfus on.
Number 20, Preston Gardner.
And here is Gardner. BG Broxton, senior, 382 hitter.
BG with the no BGs, as we noticed yesterday.
Yeah, no batting gloves. Ooh, little chin music, but just missing Gardner.
Could have taken one for the team.
I always think of Moises Alou. He was like the old school. Wasn't he the one that they said used to, family friendly here? But didn't he? The rumor was he used to urinate on his hands. Yeah.
Try to keep the calluses built up.
Correct.
Pickle juice is another thing that works.
The pickle juice. I'm trying to think who doesn't rock batting gloves in the big leagues right now. Most of the guys are.
There's Nielsen hitting the inside third of the plate. Inside corner even. Goes back there.
And a beautiful inside paint job for strike 2. Tied up Gardner and couldn't offer at it. Here comes the full count pitch from Madden Nielsen. Fastball overthrew it outside, down and away, and lost him. To another free pass. That is his 4th of the game. Matching his strikeouts now. 4 walks and 4 strikeouts for Crimson's pitcher here in the bottom of the 3rd inning so far in this game.
And Rice coming up to the plate saw 7 or 8 pitches his first at bat. He's probably seen everything he's going to see from Nielsen today, so this is a chance for the Bears to get a big knock.
And it is a swing and a drive, and this is about the 350 part of the park, and this one is going to go over the wall. It's a 2-run home run. You called it, Coach, as he gets the round tripper.
We were on Google Earth this morning getting the measurements from the field, and it looks like it's about 330 right down the line. That ball was hit about 20 feet inside the line and into the bullpen. It ended up going off the fence on the back of the bullpen. Probably 350, 360 for the home run from Rice. Really good swing.
And it was out of here, and the Bears are on the board. And they cut the lead in half. It's now 4-2. And a big-time swing by Mr. Rice. It's Rice time. And on the dimensions. What did we track at 370-ish to the left center field alleyway? That is the deepest part of the ballpark. Kind of just off the right side of there's one house across the railroad tracks you can kind of see the roof of in left center field.
Yeah, it's just to the left of center field is the deepest part of the park at 370, and then the wall starts to cut in as it moves over to the right center gap, and it gets all the way down to 350 in slightly right center field before closing on the right field line at about 335.
Right. A little bigger park than a couple of the Region 9 home venues down in St. George. I'm not sure the dimensions up at Bear River and Garland. And Chipper Haas fouls that one straight back. Had a beat on him, but just a fabulous Freddie's foul ball for strike one. 2-1 the count on Chipper Haas.
Pretty similar dimensions probably to a Desert Hills or Dixie. Definitely more outfield space than Snow Canyon. Not as deep in center as Hurricane or Pineview.
And there's strike two. Good pitch by Nilsson, freezing Haas, and it's 2-2.
I think Bear River's pretty deep to center. Closer to your traditional 400 to straightaway center at Bear River.
And got him.
This is interesting. I don't think the batter's out.
Yep.
So the umpire called safe. He said no catch on that. And Haas didn't run, so he had to wait till he retired himself by conceding the dugout. Haas could have turned around and ran after Smith threw that ball to third.
Good call. So after the 2-run home run given up by Rice to left field, Nilsson has responded and got a couple nice outs. 2 away, 4-2 our score here, bottom of the third inning. And a hot shot, and that is a hit. So the Bears have both of their hits of this game off Nilsson here in the third inning, and it's a 2-out single ripped through the left side.
Yeah, that looks like a fastball on the outside half of the plate that Higgs just got around and pulled into the 6-hole. Yeah, that might even be outside corner on that. He pulled it into the 6-hole. Courtesy runner for the pitcher here.
So Higgs now 1 for 2 in this game, and Steven Starnes will step in. He's looking for his first hit. Marble is going to come in and pinch run over there for Higgs, who's pitching today. Man, that one gets away, and Marble's going to scoot down to second, no problem.
Big wild pitch there, sets up a 2-out RBI chance for Starnes.
So Higgs now down at second, and that's on fire. Building champions on and off the courts. 4 indoor basketball gyms. Got a ton of training equipment. Indoor, outdoor tournaments. Netsonfire.org. Chopper to the middle. Navarro tries to stab at it, can't glove it, and this will score a run, and it's 4-3. Here comes Bear River, clapping back in the bottom of the third.
So Navarro goes for the out here. He tries to pick and sweep this ball, thinking he's got a chance at first, and he's made some good plays. He probably does have a chance. The other option for him there is to chest that up, make sure you keep it on the infield, keep the run off the board.
Right. He wanted to get out of the inning.
He wanted to get out of the inning. Absolutely.
And hard to be mad about that mentality, but when you don't make the play, it's easy to go, maybe should have blocked that one.
Well, it's like diving in the outfield with 2 outs. You know,
risky.
In a 4-2 game, I think I let my shortstop do that when he's a senior and he's a stud.
Now we're getting some chatter out of the dugout as Justin Abbott is going to stroll out to the mound. Our meeting on the mound brought to you by Great Harvest Bread Company. Start your day with their delicious bread, cinnamon rolls, breakfast sandwiches, satisfying lunch. Great Harvest Bread Company. Stop by Boulevard Commons in St. George or any location. And that'll be it for Matt Nelson. We're going to have pitch change. We'll talk about it when we come back. 4-3, Mustangs lead, but here come the Bears live from Gates Field.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories with family, friends, and your community is just a way of life. Yes, in times like these, it's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kalua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
We're back at the 4A state tournament with Quinn Chesnick taking the bump for Crimson Cliffs. He's got fastball, curveball, and a splitter that's going to act like a tumbling changeup. He's got an 8.08 ERA this season, 2-0 record. Opponents hitting .320 against Chesnick. Just under 20 innings pitched on the year.
So Coach Abbott wants him to come in and steady the ship a little bit here. And Bender for called strike one.
Good start for Chesnick. Breaking ball, get me over, 0-1.
Big, tall, strong, right-handed pitcher. Got the Red Kingdom rocking out of the back of the Crimson Cliffs lid. That one just a bit inside.
Chesnick facing the bottom third of the Bear River order here.
This is the 2-1 pitch. And the righty Bender chopped to third, gloved by Bennett. Bennett throw across the diamond, that'll do it. So Chesnick comes in and gets the ground out, and that'll do it for the inning. And kept the ship off the rocks. As Bear River, though, does get 3 runs on 3 hits. And they have closed the gap. Crimson leading on the Wilkinson scoreboard 4-3 when we come back to Gates Field.
Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
Today's game is brought to you by Dealer Collision, Coral Canyon Golf Course, Udy and Associates, Fabulous Freddy's, Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, and Great Harvest Bread Company.
Back here, Gates Field, presented by the Boulevard on the Fan Sports Network and by UCCU Credit Union. love where you bank. Appreciate all of our great streaming partners and radio partners getting you all the coverage here at Kearns High School. And first pitch to Austin Smith, missing for ball one. So the final line on Nilsson, as Smith puts a charge into this one going back to left field, and this one is going to fly away. Baseball. A solo shot bomb for Austin Smith, and Crimson's backed up by 2 runs.
Towering home run we're going to see on the replay here. Bunch of barrel, big launch angle, and plenty of velo to get it out of here. Cleared the bullpen. Oh man, that ball's hit.
They did like a mosh pit body surfing with Austin Smith, which is not easy to do for the catcher. And Smith enjoyed that jaunt around the bags, didn't he?
Yeah, one of the few times when you know it off the bat and you get to watch it.
And down low here to RT, Riker Taylor. The final line on Nilsson, he's in line to get the win. Goes 2 2/3, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, walked 4, struck out 5. He threw 61 pitches. So he's got to have 2 days rest, I believe now, if that's the official. I'm not sure if I'm on the official game changer or not, looking at the pitch count. And there's a shot to short and a good pick at first for out number 1.
Tell you what, watch the feet and glove work by Barfus here. He really adjusted his feet to come get a short hop at the last second on that ground ball. That was a beautiful looking play.
Take another look on the We Win injury law.
Watch his feet on the tail end of this catch. Switched it up at the end and attacked it with the glove to get the short hop. That is some good infield baseball from Barfus.
Number 7, Hagewood or Hagwood?
And here's Hagewood. Jace, a senior. Him and Burbage kind of been bouncing in and out of the lineup as that extra outfielder, depending on the pitch, who's pitching for Coach Justin Abbott.
Yeah, maybe platooning left-handed, right-handed hitters there.
Mm-hmm. Hagewood 0 for 1 today. Big swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes. Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Higgs on his 62nd pitch of the day.
And Higgs trying to get a quick 0 here, facing the top of the order with Ransom.
Great response after giving up that solo shot home run. Ransom 0 for 1 with a walk today and a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
So it'll be a quick 1.
Quick 1, yeah. Good response, though, after Smith left the yard. A little more cloud cover today here at Gates Field. West side of Salt Lake, south side of Salt Lake.
A little bit of a tough sky.
You got Taylorsville, South Jordan, Kearns High School. Not far from the Salt Lake Airport here. Not long for the State Cup RSL Academy. Coach and I will be changing sports tonight. We'll watch a little soccer, huh, Coach?
Yeah, heading down south on Bangor a little bit.
Yeah. Ransom popped up to center field. Fairly deep, but not quite to the track, and that'll do it for the inning. But now before Austin Smith says, souvenir for a lucky fan. Solo shot home run pushes the Crimson lead up to 5-3. When we come back to Gates Field, we'll see if the Bears can answer. And this turns into a shootout when we return on KSL Sports and the Fan Sports Network.
Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
I'm an everybody guy. I like Hokkaido. I'm an Napa guy.
We are back, and we're talking music in the break. Little Led Zeppelin, and I said it was a top 3 Zeppelin song and all time, and Kevin said no way. He's a lead head.
Yeah, Little Houses of the Holy in between.
Gene came over with the UHSA. Gino says, nah, I'm an ABBA guy.
John Bonham's attempt to be a reggae drummer.
We're all baseball guys. If you're watching or listening or hanging out with us here on the network, as Quinn Chesnick will stay in to pitch for the Mustangs. Did a good job getting a ground ball to get out of the last inning in relief of Madden Nilsson. And I'm sure Quinn said thank you for the solo shot home run, Mr. Smith.
Like Chesnick opened with the splitter there. That pitch is a wrinkle for him. Not a lot of guys throwing that.
And just missing. You kind of hear a where was that from the dugout, trying to encourage their guys, get them all fired up. This is Tyre. So JT ready to take a hack. Breaking ball lays off of it instead, and it's down and away.
Nibbling real close on all 3 of those pitches.
You know, Ransom and Dougie gobbled up so many innings. You forget how many arms Justin Abbott does have for Crimson Cliffs. And I think that's kind of evident as he lost them and Tyre is aboard. So JT draws the base on balls. And Justin, when he told me all hands on deck, I think we saw that with a little earlier hook there once we saw Madden get in a little bit of trouble there and lifted him after 2 2/3.
Be interesting here to see if Coach Haas with his 9-hole up is playing for 1 run this inning and maybe playing a little small ball, or if he wants to roll the dice. Again, after a 4-pitch walk, tough to lay down a bunt and give up an out.
Well, and this is a good hitter, at least by average, at the plate. In Bevins.
After 5 in a row, I could see Coach Haas just putting a take on here until he gets a strike, making Chesnick work a little bit.
Dallin Bevan hitting .394. And that one doesn't quite bend back over the plate inside for ball 2.
Chesnick running the fastball up there right about 80. It's a heavy ball, maybe low spin on the fastball. But again, that splitter can be a real wrinkle for Chesnick if he can land it.
In wind blowing out to left here. Chesnick rocks, fires, and did he go? No, they say he checked the swing, and it was high for another ball. And Austin Smith turned around and asked something to the home plate umpire after that pitch. Took his calm out of his ear.
Maybe checking if it was a strike. The scoreboard went 2-1, but 3-0 is given by the umpire.
And there's a strike right down Broadway. And it's 3-1 the count now. 5-3 Mustang lead. Chesnick, delivery, popped him up.
Big out if it stays in play, it will.
And Smith, the catcher, was the closest to it. It looked like maybe there was a little miscommunication there as he started to pull off of that late.
Well, Chesnick came over to get it. Sometimes pitchers will just ignore those. Say, fielders, you go do your job. But Chesnick came over to get it, and it looked like the wind brought it back toward the fair foul line and just over the head of Austin Smith.
It's tough because you get up above the ground, you really can't feel the wind. Probably Austin Smith behind the dish doesn't feel a drip of wind.
No, he's sheltered.
Because of the way the wind is blowing and the way the grandstands sit here. And there's a shot through the middle. And Navarro gloves it and gets it to second. What an incredible play by Ricardo Navarro.
What an amazing play by Navarro. Sliding and actually turning mid-slide to get that toss to Boyer. And the call is out, and then the ball came loose on the transfer after the out was secured is what it looks like. And I'm wondering if Coach Abbott is saying that the Bear River player slid into Boyer, and he might want to get an interference call
on the double play attempt. Yeah, because Boyer couldn't transfer and throw to second. First of all, how did Navarro get to that ball? Take another look on our We Win Injury Law replay.
And to get the throw, that's an incredible play. Now watch the slide. Yeah, it's a pop-up slide, so that's what Coach Abbott's out here talking about. You can't pop up and interfere potential double play. It's tough to go get that interference when there's really no chance to turn a double play, but by rule, if Boyer tries to turn that and he pops up and interferes with his opportunity to throw, we have an automatic double play.
And it's going to be probably at this point hard to overturn it. We had Coach Hawes come out earlier when a little squibber off the plate was thrown down to first, hit the Mustang runner, and ended up plating an extra run.
So and both appeals from coaches here
they're both 0 for 1.
0 for 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I've only seen one call overturned in this state tournament, and that was on a fair foul call down the line and left yesterday. And I don't even know if there was an appeal, I'm pretty sure, on that play. It was initially ruled fair and then changed to foul.
Well, or there was no ruling.
Yeah.
Initially.
Yeah.
We didn't know what it was.
That's fair. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it was I think it was Ridgeline game, and the Ridgeline player, or was it Timpanogos?
It was Crimson and Timpanogos.
It was Timpanogos player stopped and immediately pointed foul. It ended up Crimson winning on a walk-off, so it didn't really affect the game at the end of the day. That was that 4-3 game yesterday morning. Here we
Chesnick
are.
Got a corner there.
2-1 now the count. Game 1 on a Wednesday. 6 teams remain with the dream of dogpiling here at Gates Field, or mosh pitting at home plate, depending on if you win it on the mound or at the plate. And there's a slap shot that's going to get out of play. Another fabulous Freddie's foul ball. We want to thank some of our great sponsors. Aquatic Balance Pool Service. Frank and the gang can take care of any of your pool maintenance or repairs. 22 years experience serving St. George since 2012. Again, wind blowing out. Barfus, the leadoff guy. 0 for 2, and he's had trouble with the high heat so far in this game, but he coming off a 3 for 4 day yesterday at the plate. Quinn Chesnick in motion, and another chopper, well foul, off the bat of Barfus.
The Crimson's going to school. That's a high fastball, and Barfus went after it again. Protected that time. What a difference in this early inning that play by Navarro makes. This would be first and second, no outs.
And I'm guessing Mike Gargano is calling most of the pitches, or is Justin Abbott calling them himself? I'll have to check on that. And there's another shot down to right and just foul.
Again, offering it the high fastball, but now Barfus is showing maybe that's a pitch he can hit.
Getting straighter and straighter.
Yeah.
That was the closest of the 3 foul balls to right field.
I think Austin Smith might be calling this game. I don't see a headset on Coach Abbott.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got a comm in his ear, but I don't know who's talking to him, if anybody.
Yeah, he does. He is wired up. I just can't tell who he's getting signals from, if anybody.
I'm guessing Mike. That's my guess. Of course, former Pineview Panther skip. think it was Wilstead, then Gargano next. Ooh, and there's a swing and a miss, and then try to throw him out down at second. He was going on the pitch, and he's safe at second. So Bevins just get down to second base, but that is the third strikeout of the game for the leadoff guy, Barfus. And that was the high heat.
Another up fastball gets Barfus again, and now Abbott's out talking about potential interference with the batter on the swing, and the umps are going to get together and talk it over. And now that Coach Abbott comes out, I see he does have the headset on. So if anybody's calling pitches, it's Abbott.
Well, and Justin was a pitcher. I mean, I remember I used to do the on-field promotions and some of the radio games for the St. George Roadrunners when Justin was a pitcher there. So he pitched at SUU back when SUU had a baseball program, and then went on to pitch in the professional ranks and ended up in St. George towards the end of his pro career, playing for the Roadrunners, the independent team that played. Oh, man. And then relocated. Where did the Roadrunners? They went to Maui after they left St. George. Interesting, Dave Cavell used to be the general manager of the Golden Baseball League, the GBL. That was where the St. George Roadrunners played. And they are going to call hitter interference. Let's take another look. Here is the Wee-Win injury law replay, and he's going to be ruled out. He's just didn't get out of the way. He didn't make any attempt to get out of the way.
That's a really tough call. You can't lean over home and interfere with the catcher's throw down. But he almost looked like he stayed in the batter's box, but his upper body might have leaned out over the plate a little bit.
Yeah.
Either way, when you get the strikeout, they're both out here. So if that was less than 2 strikes, we'd send the runner back to first and the batter would be out. But because we had the strikeout coupled with the interference, we're going to get the double play.
And now Coach Hawes is out and talking to the home plate umpire, giving him his thoughts on what he saw, and obviously not pleased with the call. And it's a 5-3 game. When we come back to Gates Field, Crimson leading Bear River on the Fan Sports Network, KSL Sports.
News! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Welcome back. And we fire up. The top of the 5th inning, Crimson with a 2-run lead. And Coach Hawes definitely letting the umpires know that he wasn't happy about that interference call, fighting for his guys.
Well, and anytime the opposing coach comes out and asks the umps to get together and appeals a call like that, and it does indeed get overturned, the opposing coach is going to have an issue with that.
Right. And you got to know that when you make that overturn call, that that's coming. Wasn't originally ruled interference, but once Coach Abbott pointed it out, they talked about it and did deem. It was close. Like, we saw the replay, and was it egregious? No. It's a judgment call, though.
Yeah.
2-2 the count quickly here to Jack Boyer. Baby-faced Boyer, the freshman. What a state tournament this kid's been having. And chopper foul. Full count. Today's game brought to you by Luke Udy and American Family Insurance. Get a free quote I know you're not waking up on a Wednesday going, oh, yeah, Devin, I'm going to shop my insurance. But if Luke saves you a bunch of money, it's worth the phone call. Luke Udy, American Family Insurance. You know this guy. Chopper to third, throw in time for out number 1, a 5-3 put out in your scorebook.
Higgs on a good stretch here since giving up the home run. He's retired 4 in a row. Looking strong since that bomb.
And Boyer, you kind of felt like he wanted to hit there. He'd been walked twice.
Yeah, maybe ball 4.
Can't underestimate how big that double to opposite field double by Jack Boyer was yesterday in the walk-off comeback win over Timpanogos. That was a key moment in that game to get a leadoff double to set the table for the eventual Austin Smith game winner.
Started the bottom of the 7th as there's a good breaking ball from Higgs dropping in for a strike.
Chappie 0 for 2 today. Looking for a base knock. And he watches that one zip in for a called strike 2.
Location from Higgs there.
Higgs, 76 pitches. This will be pitch 77 for the right-handed Bears pitcher. And a shot to short. Barfus cleans it up and hoses it over in time. 6-3 put out. So 2 good plays by the left side of this Bear River defense.
You were talking earlier about pitchers getting better as the game goes on, and Higgs is rolling a little bit here.
Really just had that hiccup in the second that really cost him. Did make the mistake on the solo shot home run. He served up a ball Austin Smith could hit out of the yard, but it was the walks in the second that really caused most of his damage. And it wasn't, Charlie Sheen in it off the backstop of the net in front of us. He was just a little off, nibbling on the corners and gave up a couple too many free passes, but he's cleaned that up. You look at his line right now for the Bear River pitcher, 4 2/3, 4 hits, 5 runs, all earned. He's walked 5 and struck out 2, but 4 of those 5 walks, I believe, came in the second, if I'm not mistaken. At least 3 of them, Kevin.
Yep.
And that one just down in the K zone for a ball.
On the camera angle on the broadcast, you probably have a pretty good view of inside-outside on these pitches, but I love our view. We are sitting just offset from the home plate ump. We can see the entire plate, see the whole pitch coming in from field level. It's a really good angle.
It is. And because I'm low enough, I can kind of see the plate right through the catcher and the umpire's legs and see the whole plate. You probably got a little bit even better view than I do because you're a little bit more left to offset the plate than I am here. But this is a fun place to broadcast games. I'm not going to lie. They did a really good job with the configuration of this stadium, I think. Home of the Utah Marshals.
It's the perfect size for a high school venue. You can almost fill the stands here, and then they have the berms down the line where you can get some overflow.
Throw a blanket out if you want.
And it's loud.
I think you'd probably sit on that berm if you were just a spectator, wouldn't you? Down the first or third base line?
Yeah, the weather we've been having?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. Kind of feel like you're at a spring training game. And good job by Navarro to draw the walk. So he has got a 1-out walk, or 2-out walk, excuse me. And here is CC, Cutter Christensen. Cutter 1 for 1 in this game, the senior. Cutter kind of comes from a basketball family. His grandpa was the legendary Pineview basketball coach, Lynn Christensen. His cousin, McKay Lindquist, was one of the stars on the Crimson basketball team, also a senior, heading up to the NWAC like Cutter is, but a different school to play basketball.
Higgs gets the outside corner there.
Probably better give a shout out, to all the Christensen family out there watching and listening. I'm sure a lot of them are here. I don't know, Uncle Hammer could be hunting wild game somewhere. I don't know. You never know where Hammer's going to be hunting at. But he might, if he's hunting, he's watching on the live stream, I guarantee it. 2-1 the count to CC. And I have to put Cutter on the all-names team in Region 9 baseball. Cutter's a baseball name, right? Paulie loves Diesel. Of course, Diesel Lee from over Snow Canyon. I'm trying to think who else would make the all-names team.
Yeah, Diesel just gives Paulie so many opportunities for puns that...
I think Chipper Hawes has to be on the all-teams. I was a big Chipper Jones fan. Chipper Hawes. Chipper's a great first name.
Yeah.
Also would work for golfer. The worst golf name in the PGA Tour right now is, guys, his name is Adam Schenk. That's not a golfer's name, but he's a PGA player. And that one gets away, a wild pitch from Higgs, and that gets Navarro down to second base. So a runner into scoring position here. There's a walk anyway. It was ball 4 as it got to the backstop. So Cutter's going to trot down to first. So 2 on with 2 outs for Race Car Bennett.
Higgs on a little bit of a roller coaster here. Back to walking a couple guys here with 2 outs.
Yeah, you were just talking about how he'd settled in, and then all of a sudden it changed, didn't it? And we got a pinch runner here.
Looks like Trax Evans is going to run for Navarro. I'm sure Navarro will re-enter and play short defensively next inning.
Crimson fans will remember Trey Evans, part of their state championships, a couple of them. And this is his little brother, Trax. Different build than Trey. Trey was big home run power hitter, and Trax is he'll fill out. I mean, he's going to put some more meat on his bones. He's certainly a young up-and-coming star, though, for this program with some good speed. Saw him score the game-winning run last night on that walk-off.
Trey playing for the College of Southern Nevada. I think they won their region in the
Arizona League they switched to, right?
They did.
They left Region 18. Yeah, Region 18's kind of just diminished down to, I think, only 4 schools, right, in baseball?
It might be.
CEU, Salt Lake Community College, CSI. They had a school from California in it for a while, but I think that school pulled all their athletics. Bennett chopper, high to third, glove, throw across the diamond, and it's not going to be in time, I don't think, and he dropped it anyway. And everybody is safe, and they're loaded up here for Austin Smith, who's got to take his catcher's gear back off. He's had that on with 2 outs, and now he's got to come to the plate. And last time we saw Austin Smith at the plate, he went yard.
That's a tough decision for the scorer. Hit or error on that one. And they're going to give it an error on the scoreboard.
They're going to score it an error on the throw. Tough play to score, but that'll be the second error officially on the Bears. And now we've got a timeout as Coach Hawes has come to the mound and pulled the infield in. And that's going to be it for Ethan Higgs. He is going to be lifted. So we have a pitching change brought to you by our friends at Best Friends Animal Sanctuary, Kanab, Utah. I want to give them a shout out if you're looking to adopt a pet, a horse, a rabbit, a cat, a dog. They've got them all. Best Friends. Cool day trip to go out to Kanab, Utah and adopt a pet or 2. Check out the pets up for adoption at bestfriends.org. We'll take the break. Bases loaded, new pitcher into the game, and Crimson leading 5-3, but threatening here in the top of the 5th inning.
Injury law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group. We've got you covered.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Welcome back to the UCCU Savings Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Boulevard Home, making your house more like home for over 50 years. Bringing you today's game from Gates Field. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave, Caden Formaster, Paul, Tara, Michael, the whole crew up here, bringing you day 3 of bracket play. This is the first of a quadruple header for the 3rd consecutive day for our crew. And we got a new pitcher, Davis, a senior for Bear River, is in to pitch. We'll get you the numbers on him. As Smith hits a shot to short, glove to throw short over to second, and that'll do it for the inning. So Davis, who has no ERA this year, he's only made 3 appearances, comes in and gets 1 big out. He's pitched 4 innings, given up 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. So hasn't seen a lot of time, but he's been good in limited action, and he gets the job done and keeps it a 5-3 lead for the Mustangs on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard.
Went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Since 1967, we've helped Southern Utah families. Whether you need traditional burial, on-site cremation, or pre-planning, our team provides compassionate, personalized care. We're the choice of more local families because we treat yours like our own. Let us help you honor your loved ones with dignity. The legacy of excellence continues. Call 435-673-4221 or visit MetcalfBonzoMortuary.com today.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
And welcome back, everybody. First pitch from Quinn Chesnick, who's remaining in to pitch for Crimson Cliffs, called strike 1, to Gardner, who will lead off for the Bears. Crimson leading 5-3. Bottom of the 5th inning, firing up right now. And a pop-up down the line and right, cutting away from Christensen. Wind, though, blowing it back towards him, and CC tracks it down for out number 1.
Nice play. I was worried about the wind there. When you're running hard, it's difficult to continue to get a read on that ball, but Cutter played that masterfully.
Cutter Christensen with the wheels, been doing that all his career at Crimson Cliffs, really. Solid right field. They're making that one look smooth for the put out. Here's Chesnick, pitch number 1, and that's ripped to the left side by Rice, who's having himself a game. Hit the home run and now a ripped single. He is 2 for 2.
Yeah, Rice has got a stick. That's a really good piece, first pitch. First pitch on the home run, I think, too.
I think you're right now that I think about it. And here is Chipper Haas. Haas officially in this game 0 for 1.
Haas a power threat.
I put him on the all names team, so show me something, Chip. I have to get with Paulie by Friday and have a full bracket play 9-man all names team, just for the fun of it. Here comes the 1-0. Chesnick, good pitch, called strike.
Snuck a fastball by there. Opened with the breaking ball. and then came back with a fastball that caught a lot of plate.
Jesnick locked in, has the sign from Austin Smith, the catcher. Here comes the high foul tip. Back to the backstop off the bat of Chipper Haas. Chipper a junior, but I got to believe this kid's got next level baseball written on his future plans. I've talked to Coach Haas a bunch, but I need to pick his brain a little bit more on, maybe some opportunities for his guys. And there is a strikeout for Chesnick as it was bending on the outer half, and Haas goes down with a backwards K in the scorebook.
Just maybe caught the front corner of the plate there on the breaking ball. And Haas definitely thought that was outside off the plate.
Wind is actually lightening a little bit here out to left. Higgs is the batter, and that one outside for ball one.
Higgs had a nice hit in the 6-hole last at bat.
Yep, 1 for 2 with that shot through the left side of the infield in today's game. Ethan Higgs, who was the starting pitcher, would love to help his own cause and get himself off the hook. And he's going to try to put a big swing in it, but hit it maybe a little bit too high. Towering shot.
Enough wind.
Is the wind going to push it to the wall? And it does bounce off the wall. And that's going to score a run as here come the Bears. They've cut it to 5-4.
That looked like a can of corn off the bat. Hit really high in the air, and the wind just kept carrying it. Brought Chappell, turned 2 different directions as he got to the track. That just ended up being a lot deeper than it looked like off the bat.
And if you're going to hit one high, that's the direction you want to hit one high, because the wind is blowing straight out at about 15 miles an hour is my guess based on what I'm seeing on the flag. Would you agree? You think it's more than that?
Yeah, about that. Don't know what it's gusting up to, but
when you hit it that high, it is going to stay in the air a long time, and that wind is just going to be pushing it. That's when you want to be on the long drive grid with a downwind like that.
Does a tailwind help straighten out a draw or a fade?
Yeah, a little bit. It can push it. It can also the wind is definitely, any spin is accentuated into it and lessened downwind. And a shot to short. And the bullet from Navarro, a good pick by RT, and that'll do it for the inning. But they do get one, and they've cut it to 5-4 on a hit off the wall and an RBI. And we move on to the 6th inning when we come back in our Boulevard Home coverage of the high school 4A state baseball tournament.
It's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Back here at Gates Field, kind of our home away from home. Spending a lot of time here in press row at Gates Field. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave. And today's game brought to you by the Back Nine Golf. Nothing boosts your golf game like an hour or two at theback9golf.com. You can check out all their membership options, 24/7 access as Davis stays in the pitch.
This looks
and we
like
have a pinch hitter.
Bird pinch hitting for Crimson.
Get you his numbers here. And for Bird, the junior, 8 at-bats this year, 4 hits. So hitting .500, so very limited, but 4 out of 8 at the plate. So Coach Abbott going with the junior left-handed hitter here against the right-handed Davis in relief. Jackson Bird swinging a foul ball down the third base line out of play.
Looks like he's hitting for Riker Taylor.
And then it looks like another pinch hitter in the on-deck circle in Burbage. Is maybe for Haywood, Chase got the start. Mason Burber's been swinging a hot bat, though, lately, so wanting to get him back in the lineup, give him an AB here in a tight game. Crimson leading 5-4. And that one ripped, but foul off the bat of Bird. We're in the top of the 6th inning, scheduled 7-inning game.
Garrison Davis has got a little bit of a funky breaking ball or something that's dotting up. I don't know if it's a split. That's a straight changeup right there.
Yeah, you could see that one. Kind of fluttering a little bit. And the count now full on Bird, the Mustang pinch hitter. Jackson Bird wiggling the bat. Davis the pitch. Low, and Bird is aboard, draws the walk.
Back to the changeup. We say dotting up on that breaking ball. It means the way that he's making the ball spin is causing the seams to create a dot in the middle of the baseball. So you can see a little red dot on the ball almost because it's got that gyro type of spin on it where it looks like it's going to move, but it stays straighter. I wonder if they didn't send Taylor down to the bullpen to get warm.
Yeah.
And now he's going to come back and run for Bird is my guess and re-enter this game.
Yep. He was. That's exactly what happened. He raced down out of the pen just in time as Burbage was about to step in. We got another pinch hitter. And I've been really impressed with Burbage. I mean, this sophomore, we saw him play a little bit as a freshman last year, 27 appearances, 16 RBIs, and popped him up right side, second baseman going out and makes the play for out number 1.
We know Burbage likes to get that swing off early in the count, and that pitch is maybe just a little bit up, drawing the pop fly.
5-4 Mustangs lead by 1. Tyler Ransom will step in. Righty on righty matchup here. So Coach Abbott has turned the line over, and we're back to the top of the order here. Ransom looking for his first hit of the morning. I guess we're still morning, 11:47 local time here in the Salt Lake City area. And the pitch. Bends back in the top left corner of the K zone. And Tyler Ransom, that almost got me in the chin. He did not love that strike call.
Top of the zone extended a little bit right there. That was up.
The 0-1 pitch. Ransom puts a charge into this baseball, and that is going to get out of here in a New York minute. It's a 2-run blast off for the Texas A&M future Aggie.
Davis went back to that little breaking ball there, and it just kind of gyroed and backed up on him and hung up right in that sweet spot for Ransom to pull the ball over the fence and left. Almost the same exact spot where Austin Smith's bomb went out.
Tyler Ransom going to celebrate with a little dive into the team and it'll flip back up. Coming original with the celebration. I kind of dig it for the Mustangs.
And Ransom knew it was gone too. Right off the bat, yeah, backed up breaking ball.
That one was absolutely tattooed. And now Jack Boyer will step in and take called strike 1.
And Boyer says Garrison's going quick on him. He wants to get his eyes up, asking the ump for a little more time before Davis starts his windup.
Pretty heady that the freshman is aware of that. And a chopper fouled into the dirt. Strike 2. 7-4 now Mustangs after that 2-run dinger by Tyler Ransom. Second home run of the game. Austin Smith also had a solo shot home run. Rice also for Bear River had a home run, 2-run dinger. So we've seen 3 yard jobs, and there's a liner that's going to be caught over there at third base for out number 2. Right to Gardner.
That changeup is not spinning at all. It's probably 700-800 RPMs. Really low spin on Davis's changeup. Records the out there.
Wish I could hit my driver at 700-800 RPM. I'm lucky if I can keep it below 3,000. And Chappell, he first pitch swinging, and this one's into the deepest part of the park, and this is gone! Over about 370, 380, see you later, baseball.
And just as Double D was saying that Crimson is not a home run hitting team.
They heard me.
They've hit their third
You're
one
welcome.
of this game.
I do what I can to motivate the guys. Chappell has been hitting the ball hard all week up here at Kearns High School and rewarded with that one. And his first hit of the game is out of here. 8-4 now on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. And you got somebody jumping down to the Bear River bullpen as Davis is giving up a 3 spot here in the top of the 6th. And there's a called strike on Ricardo Navarro.
Top of the zone open for business right now.
Here is the pitch. And a swing and a foul tip for strike 2. So
the spin is so low on that. Navarro just looked at his dugout and said that's a knuckleball. And maybe it is.
Yeah, I'm wondering. It's fluttering. I saw it. And that one is ripped fair down the third baseline. Big turn. Navarro's going to dig for second. Ball bobbled in the corner. And it's going to be a stand-up double for Navarro. And the hits keep coming for the Mustangs. Bats are awake here this morning at Kearns High.
Garrison Davis fooled him the first time. He was way out in front of that changeup. And that time, Navarro waited just long enough to keep it fair, ripped it down the line.
Pitching coach out of the Bears dugout. Top 6th. And Cutter Christensen's going to be back at the plate next after the Navarro double. Again, want to thank some of our great sponsors, including Dealer Collision Center, your choice for accident repair. Hey, we've got Coach Hawes mic'd up. Let's take a look. This is a little earlier in the game when Coach Donald Hawes was doing his pitching change. Give it a listen.
Hey, attaboy, kept us in a spot right here to win it, right? You're going to go to first base, right? G's going to come in here, shut the door right here, and we're going to go in and score a couple runs, right? Proud of you, son. Good job.
That one's on me, Hicks.
Okay, good job. Hey, battle right here, right? Never know what we got. We got Gary, right? Look for an out if we can, right? It's the kid that hit the home run, right? So we're going to heavy dose him right here with Gary, right? With Gary's best pitches and see what we got. We're going to be just fine, fellas, right? We're going to get out of this inning. We're going to go put up a crooked number in the next inning, right? We're going to be just good.
Sorry, I thought I
didn't think I had time. Win the next one right here for us, right? We're okay. You good?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay. Hey, you got bases loaded for us, right?
Behind the scenes, appreciate Coach Hawes giving us a little inside look at that conversation on the bump, and now a pop-up, and Barfus grabs it, and that'll do it for the inning off the bat of CC. What a big, big inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Crimson back up by 4, 8-4 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard when we come back here to Gates Field.
Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
It's time to get your game on with Mountain Mike's Oven Roasted Chicken Wings. They're meaty, juicy, in 4 bold sauces ready to tempt your taste buds. Order online or on our app for carryout or delivery.
Garrison Davis will lead things off for Bear River here in the bottom of inning number 6. Crimson leading 8-4. Today's game brought to you by Flynn Companies. Don't have any other scores to report. Do have some of the state soccer action that got underway last night. Obviously, softball is firing up down at Spanish Fork today. So throughout the day, we will be able to get you some more Flynn Companies score updates. We can look ahead to our next game, though. Scheduled 12:30 first pitch. Might be bumped back just a little bit. It's already 11:56, approaching noon here. But we are in the bottom of the 6th. We won't be too far off. This game pacing pretty nicely at just under 2 hours right now. And that will be Ridgeline and Provo in another elimination bracket play for a game. And then winner of this game will play later today against Desert Hills at 3:30, and then the winner of the next game will play Snow Canyon tonight at 6:30. Those will be your look ahead, brought to you by Flynn Companies, your total building envelope. Learn more at flynncompanies.com to see what they can do for you. And Garrison Davis, good eye, is aboard, and that's what the Bears need. They need base runners.
And they're still well within reach with 2 offensive innings to play here. No outs in the bottom of the 6th. And down 4 runs. That's very gettable for the Bears.
I agree. Wind still blowing out to left. Gwen Chesnick, fastball poked into right. Cutter Christensen on a run, tracks it down in the right center field alleyway for out number 1.
That's almost directly in the gap. They must have had him play just a little bit of a shade to the pole side there, giving up the right field line in order to be able to make that play in the gap.
Especially with the wind carrying it away from CC out there and right. Got to that one smoothly, to say the least. And 1 on with 1 out now for the Bears offensively here. Chesnick rocks, fires, and this one hits a left center field. Not going to leave the yard. Wind pushing it out, and catch made out there by Mason Burbage, who is now playing center field and will stay in this game for his defense. He had started Monday and Tuesday's games in center field with that pinch hit. He is now the center fielder. Riker Taylor did get pinch hit for, but he did re-enter, and he's back at first base. Obviously, they were using him in the bullpens there. So they ended up pinch hitting, but then he came back in a run with the re-entry rule. Chesnick, Bender, down and away.
Bear River, the bottom of their lineup, driving a couple balls in the gap there. Went begging as Christensen and Burbage had to make pretty decent runs to make those plays.
And a shot to short. Navarro gloves it, throws to second, and that'll do it for the inning. 6-4 the put out defensively for the Mustangs. And then go try to get some insurance runs tacked on the board as they're up 8-4. We go to the 7th when we come back. Crimson leading here over Bear River on KSL Sports and the Fan Sports Network.
Your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Today's game is brought to you by Back 9 Golf, Ronnie's Back Bar, Scooters Coffee, Red Rock Real Estate, and Holbrook Asphalt.
Back here at Gates Field, and we are having a good time bringing you all the coverage here on the Fan Sports Network as well as KSLSports.com. And appreciate all of our great sponsors bringing you the coverage. If you see their video ads or hear their radio ads, tell them thank you for making it possible for you to watch the game. And if you need their products or services, get on over there and check them out and use them. New pitcher is wearing 13, but he is actually Martin, we're told. Oakland Martin is in to pitch. Junior, played in 10 games, got a few ABs, and has pitched a little bit. He's made 7 appearances, 0-1 record, 4.11 earned run average, and 15 in the third innings of work. He's struck out 15 and walked 12. Opponents are hitting just .218 off of Martin. So not some bad numbers in limited innings worked for the junior right-handed pitcher. Threw us off a little bit. We had to dig for who it was because we didn't have a 13 in our roster or anything, and now we find out it's not his normal jersey number. He's made a switch for today. And Race Bennett to lead things off. Quickly 2 balls, no strikes from Martin, the new pitcher for the Bears, and a swing and a shot to second. On a hop or 2, fielded cleanly, and the throw in plenty of time for 1 away.
Pretty good swing for Bennett there, just early. Caught it off the cap of the bat.
Yeah, Bennett 2 for 3, and before that, he's now 2 for 4 after the ground out. And here comes Austin Smith, who's 1 for 2 with a bomb to left field. Senior getting a yard job out of Gates Field.
Nice little slider there.
By the way, that home run, I believe, was Austin Smith's first home run of the season that he hit earlier in the game.
That cannot be. Wow.
I don't have him for one prior, which is surprising because he's a big, strong kid. Yeah, I mean, a lot of pop. Made that one fly away pretty effortlessly earlier in this game. Fouled that one off. It's a 1-2 count quickly to Austin Smith. As we have finally reached the afternoon here at Gates Field. And breaking ball, and Smith had a beat on it and fights it off. Lives to see another pitch.
Yeah, hung up a little bit, and Smith got a good hack on that one.
1-2 count. Here comes Martin's pitch. And that's a shot to short. Backhanded. Barfus long throw from deep in the hole, and they can't make the play. I don't know if he gets him in time, if he picks it cleanly over there, but Higgs, as he scooped it, it popped out of his mitt.
I mean, that would have been an incredible play, both from Barfus and from Higgs. And even if Higgs picks it, I think his foot's pulled off the bag by the time he goes out to get it.
I would score that a hit. But a tougher score could score that an error and change my mind. But those are some of the tougher ones to play. I don't know if it would have been there in time or not. They have not thrown an error up on the board, so I think they're going to score that a hit for Austin Smith.
And no argument here as deep as that one was in the 6-hole.
Riker Taylor shows bunt, whips it back. That one outside for ball 1. RT today 1 for 2.
Mitchell running it first for the catcher, Smith.
Good observation. We got a speed-up runner, and he stays back on that breaking ball and hits that one into left. Wind pushing it near the wall, and it gets over his head, off the fence on a bounce. Taylor's going to have a double. Runner's going to be held at third, and with one out, the insurance runs I was talking about are in play here with 2 ducks on the pond.
Man, Riker got a hold of that one. Little help from the wind that's still blowing, knocks it all the way out to the track for an easy stand-up double.
Well, and you could see Rice, he had a beat on it the whole way. He just couldn't get to it because the wind just kept pushing it. That was landed on the track, high-hopped at the top of the wall. I mean, if you at least a little higher, it's probably ended up going out of here. But it stays in the park, and it's an extra base hit for Riker Taylor, the Mustang first baseman.
Now Bear River trying to cut the run, bringing the infield in.
Only the 3rd double of the season for RT. And the pitch from Martin. That one gets away from him, and it hits Burbage, and Burbage will trot down as he takes one for the team, and the bases are now juiced.
And the top of the lineup coming up.
And Ransom on his last at bat sent it out of the park. 8-4, Crimson leading, top 7th here over Bear River. Bears are the home team, so they will get their ABs in the bottom half of this final frame, barring extra innings. But Crimson trying to tack on a few more. Martin in relief. Got to work out of some trouble here with one away.
Yeah, really tough spot here. Ransom coming off the home run. You got to be careful, but with the sacks juiced, you got to be over the plate.
And just outside for ball 1 from Martin. Oakland Martin could use a punch out if he could get it here. But that one high, ball 2. Again, about a steady 15-mile-an-hour breeze blowing straight out to left here. That's where Ransom hit his last hit, which was a round tripper. 79 on the pocket radar gun on that last pitch. Is that a slider or was that the fastball with a little bit of movement down and away?
I think he might have just pulled the fastball there.
Martin, a junior. And that one down low, and that'll walk in a run on 4 straight pitches. You said it. You gotta be over the plate here with the bases loaded. And now Donald Hall's the skip, asking if he has a visit. He does, so he is going to stroll out to the mound here. Got a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look earlier with Coach Hawes, talking strategy and situational. And now back out for another mound visit here. Bear River looking to rally, but they now find themselves down 9-4 after they walk in that run. So the 5 runs, I mean, not crazy. Teams come back from 5 runs in an inning, but the bases are still loaded with 1 out. And that's probably why Coach Oz wants to calm Martin down. Can't give up any more here, Kev, if you want to have any chance to come back.
I don't know if we still got a mic on Coach Hawes, but whatever he's saying, his whole team's out there laughing and smiling during this mound visit in a really tough spot. So looks like he's loosening the boys up a little bit.
I've been really impressed with Coach Haas and the exchanges I've had this weekend in prior state championship coverage. Fun guy to get to know a little bit. This guy loves Bear River baseball, and he's built a really good, consistent program. Got some good guys on staff and some hard-working, talented players.
They always seem to be here in the final eight.
Yeah, they're always right there. And that one gets away from Chipper Hawes. He races back. Nobody going to come and try to score here. And at the end of the day, it'll just be another ball. Jack Boyer stepping back in, left-handed hitter. 0 for 2 officially today with a couple walks. Came into this game hitting .400 on the button. Leading batting average guy as a freshman for the defending state champs. His future, what's the ceiling for Jack Boyer, Kevin?
It's got to be really high, yeah. I mean, the way he already defends as a middle infielder, and with the way he puts the bat on the ball, plate discipline.
Chopper that's going to get over the head of the first baseman into right field. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. And it is 11-4 Mustangs on a Boyer 2 RBI single.
He was due, and the corner's drawn in here to try to get the force at home with 1 out. Allows Boyer to chop it over the first baseman's head, whereas at regular depth, that's probably a ground out, but some situational hitting from Boyer there.
Here is Chappell. And they're going to try to steal second with Boyer. The throw down there is in time, and they got him. Chipper Hawes with another put out from behind the dish for the Bears.
That's a closer call at second than I think it looked like it was going to be. The ball beat him. It looked like the first attempt at the tag might have missed. He didn't get him till it was on his chest, but Boyer overslid the bag and then tried to get back with his hand.
Chappell, 2 outs now, swinging, popped up in the field of play, over by third, and Barfus goes over, calls everybody off, dealing with that wind, and stabs and makes the catch. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and leave a couple left on base, but they do get some insurance runs. Bear River is chasing 7 to tie, 8 to walk it off when we come back to Gates Field on the Wilkinson scoreboard. It's Crimson 11, Bear River 4.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handel's Happiness served daily on River Road.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Thanks. Back for the bottom of the 7th with Broxton Gardner leading off for the Bears.
It's got to be 1 pitch, 1 AB at a time here, doesn't it, Kevin?
Yeah, I was just going to say maybe even taking a strike, but they're not.
No, first pitch swinging, and Gardner yanks it well foul.
Sometimes when you are chasing a bunch in the last inning, you take till you get a strike just to maximize your chances.
And that one in the dirt gets away from Austin Smith for ball 1. Quinn Chesnick, what do you like about Quinn? This is a kid you know.
Yeah, he's not running the fastball up there at a high velo, but with the as much off speed as he's throwing, the fastballs looked really heavy. And that might be a low spin on it too, but I mean, he's been able to get the fastball at the top of the zone by guys.
A broken bat that's going to be a single into left field. The bat went flying. Holy smokes.
Broke at the handle, and that looks like a one-piece Power Select Louisville slugger. Broke at the handle.
Take another look on the We Win Injury Law replay. There you see it flying on the left bottom of your screen.
Yeah, that's a one-piece Power Select that broke right at the handle.
Is that warranty? Can you get a warranty on that, Cap?
It depends how old it is, but what they're probably going to do is get a picture in the dugout with that broken bat and send it to the Bat Bros to make sure it gets on social media. The Bat Bros used to put all the broken bat pictures. They'd re-gram all those for everybody to see. They review bats online out of Bend, Oregon.
You just found a follow for me. I don't think I follow that account. At Bat Bros?
Yeah, the baseball Bat Bros.
And there's a wild pitch that's going to allow Gardner to get down to second base. So the Bears have a runner in scoring position here with nobody out. We're in the bottom of the seventh. They're chasing 7 to tie, 8 to walk it off. Rice is at the plate. He's been terrific. Threw one through the 5-6 hole for a sharply hit ball, and then went yard in his first at bat of this game, a 2-run home run back in the third. And this one hit into the alleyway, but high, but it's going to stay in the yard, and it's a deep out number 1. I think that was Chappell that came over from left to make the catch.
Yeah, got a little help from the wind, but that's just too far out toward that deepest part of the park. The fence from left field out toward left center moves back pretty quickly, and there was plenty of room in this yard to hold that one.
Short porch right down the line and left. Gets over there in that alleyway all the way to 370 in left center field. 350 and then shrinking as you get from center down to right, and then 335 down the right field line, if I remember correctly.
Right on it.
Here's the first pitch to Chipper Haas, the junior. And that's in for a called strike 1. Got to start stringing them together if you're going to get the rally caps going here for the Bears. Chesnick, another bender, and that one just bent too much off the plate. 48th pitch of the day for Quinn Chesnick in relief. Of course, we started this game with Matt Nilsson. He went 2 2/3, gave up 3 runs on 3 hits. Chesnick has worked 3 2/3, given up 2 hits and just 1 run, walked 2 and struck out 2. So he has been tremendous, and that one's going to be flared out there, and that one is going to be a diving catch. Are you kidding me? How did he keep it off the grass?
That ball is in center field, and Cutter Christensen comes all the way over from right to make that play.
What a play. Another web gem for CC out there in the outfield.
Full layout.
And he robs Chipper Hawes of a hit, and that's 2 down, and now Higgs is the batter. And CC might have the air knocked out of him a little bit there as he landed kind of on his chest there. Umpire, I think, just gave him time to kind of get his armband situated and catch his breath there. That was an incredible defensive play.
You were talking about Chesnick, though. He's done an amazing job in relief today.
He really has. He's your Jersey Mike sub of the game, it appears right now. And it would take a lot for me to change my mind on that. I mean, if he gets this last out, it's kind of a no-brainer. Bears down to their last out. Bottom 7th, Crimson leading 11-4 on the Wilkinson South Sliding scoreboard. Coming up, we'll have the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. I think Paul Ratliff will get a chance to talk with Justin Abbott at the post-game show. Some Coral Canyon Golf Course coaches' comments. Kevin and I will hand out some awards, and then it won't be a lengthy post-game show because we've got to spin it around for the next game, which is going to be a little bit pushed back, probably around a 1 o'clock start. It's looking like, depending on the length of this game, because Bear River's not going to go down easily here. They're going to fight to the bitter end. And Higgs has worked it to a 2-1 count. Ethan Hicks, big, strong, right-handed. Bear River Bears hitter. He popped him up, and this one is going to be Chesnick calling for it. Taylor comes over, and Chesnick makes it, and that's the ball game. Quinn Chesnick records the final out. What a job in relief for him, and Crimson has knocked out Bear River. They're moving on to play Desert Hills later today at 3:30 with an 11-4 win.
Chesnick wasn't going to let Riker Taylor catch the last out of the game there.
And he's taller than him.
He went up and got the rebound. They're playing 500. Chesnick got the points there.
Big-time performance. The bats were bopping for Crimson this morning on a Wednesday. They lost back on Monday. They win on Tuesday morning. They win on Wednesday morning, and they will get a rematch with the Thunder. It'll be a Region 9 showdown, and Crimson would have to beat them this afternoon and then again tomorrow to get back and have a chance to go back-to-back state championships.
3 home runs for the Mustangs to earn the rematch with Desert Hills this afternoon. Here's a stat for you. The Mustangs did not steal a base in this game, according to Game Changer, but I think Race Bennett had one. So they might have had a stolen base. Bear River did a great job holding down the running game, but Crimson relied on the power game.
I agree. And the 3 home runs, I mean, with that blowing out to left, I woke him up. And Paul Ratliff is grabbing Justin Abbott to Skip. He should be happy in a good mood as Skip's going to come down, and Paul is with Coach with some
of the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs. Coach, we asked about Madden Nielsen in the pregame. Assess his performance. Nails on the mound today for you guys.
Yeah, Madden did a good job. Struggled a little bit with his command early, but man, when he throws strikes, he's really tough to barrel up. And he's a competitor and he wants the ball, and he did a good job for us. He got us through 3, and then Quinn Chesnick, hell of a job by Quinn. Super proud of him. And then our bats in the middle of the lineup, those guys at the top, the guys at the bottom, everybody just did a good job. Austin Smith is seeing the ball well. Chap finally got a hold of one. He's been smoking balls all week. So things are going to start falling for us. So it was a good performance by everybody.
You talk about Austin Smith, the hero yesterday, a home run today. This kid's on fire. Is he cooling off anytime soon, you think?
He's always, man. He's the guy, man. He's one of the best teammates, and he's going to catch. We keep asking him how he's feeling. He kind of looks at me like, don't ask me stupid questions. So he's just a dude and a great teammate. He wants to be out there. So he's a great player, great kid.
All right, Coach. Desert Hills awaits, 3:30. What's the mindset? What's the mentality going into the big game against the Thunder?
Yeah, score more runs than they can. That's it. So keep it simple. We're playing good right now. And, go do our thing.
Thanks so much, Coach, and good luck to all the teams in the 4A state tournament, and the Mustangs moving on to the next game at 3:30.
All right, thank you, Paulie. Paulie there with some Coral Canyon coaches' comments. Coral Canyon Golf Course, get out and play your next round in beautiful Washington, Utah. And, he told Tara that back on Monday. We just got to outscore other teams. He's really doing the KISS method here. I mean, it's a perfect game plan if you keep winning, right? If you keep it simple.
They've shown that they can do some different things and win some different ways. They like to execute, they like to run, but today they really won by slugging.
And Desert Hills probably sitting back. They weren't sure. Bear River, Crimson, but it's a Region 9 rematch. That was a heck of a game. Probably we've had some incredibly tight games. The walk-off yesterday for Crimson Cliffs. Desert Hills thrilling comeback where they hit 3 home runs, but 3 long balls. Ransom had one. Chapel had one. You heard Coach say he's been barreling balls, and he finally got one. And then Austin Smith again. I mean, yesterday and then again today, Austin Smith has been, what do you say, that guy for us. Great teammate, and love the comments there from head coach Justin Abbott. 3 state championships in the last 6 years. He's looking for his 4th already. And there's guys on this roster like Dougie Madden Smith that have 4 state championship rings. They have 2 in baseball, 2 from his sophomore and junior year in football. And obviously would be having a fistful of rings if Crimson could do it. And this would be improbable. I mean, coming through that one-loss side of the bracket, but they have put themselves in a position to do exactly that.
Crimson has done that before and won a state championship. I think 2023, they came all the way through the bottom half of the bracket to come back and win the whole thing. And looking forward, I'm sure we're going to set up that 3:30 game before, but you got to think the Thunder will go to Jackson Tolman on the mound, and he's a regular starter for them.
Yep.
And Crimson, like Coach Abbott said, it's probably going to be all hands on deck. I don't know who's going to start that game for them, but they'll be ready to throw anybody and everybody they can.
Yeah, I mean, we can start guessing. We haven't seen Navarro in the state tournament. We've seen him a little bit, 3 or 4 innings in the regular season. They've got some arms.
Riker Taylor hasn't pitched.
You could give him a look, although you like him defensively at first base and you like Navarro at shortstop. So it's going to be interesting, and that's something that I'm sure the staff will get together. I'm sure they had a plan in place last night, and I doubt that plan would change, but we're not privy to that information. So that's going to be fun at 3:30 for sure. All right, let's get to our awards. Let's start with the Findlay Subaru star of the game in this one. And 3 RBI day for Ransom with that dinger. Austin Smith goes 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a dinger. Riker Taylor 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. And then I think you could throw Quinn Chesnick in as the star of the game, keeping the Bear River Bats down, going extended innings where he's 17 innings of work on the season, but in a clutch situation where they needed him in relief, he delivered a big-time performance.
Yeah, he's going to be a shoe-in for one of our other awards.
The sub of the game, the Jersey Mike sub of the game. Yeah, I think we've already got to leak that information.
So I think we look at an offensive player here for the star of the game, and just going on an all-around game, I think we got to go back to Austin Smith here with 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 RBIs across 3 at-bats. He had a well-rounded game and handled the 2 pitchers from behind the dish as well.
Yeah, and look, I know they scored 11 runs and they pounded out 11 hits, but and let's go with Austin Smith, your Findlay Subaru star of the game. I'm thinking, though, Cutter Christensen, that diving catch that he just made late in that game, is that an AWP playmaker play of the game, or do you like one of the home runs better? Because Cutter made a couple track downs out there, and he did have a good day at the plate as well. I mean, CC goes 1 for 2 with a run scored and a couple walks. He was on base all day long.
You could make an argument for some of Navarro's early defensive play.
Yeah, the one that he made at second base.
That was unreal.
That one, let's go Cole. Let's go Navarro behind the back. How do you get to the ball? Turning off the ground, throwing it over to Jack at second base. That was incredible. And then the diving catch out there, and he's all the way in from right field and makes the catch straight behind the bag in center field. Let's give a couple of Web Gyms, our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker plays of the game today.
I like it.
I love it. I love it. We haven't won a lot of defense today, and there was some really good defense. But I do want to give a tip of the cap to Coach Donald Hawes, Class Act coach, Class Act team. They were looking for their second school state championship in baseball, and they are knocked out. But tip of the cap to the Bear River Bears. They've been fun to cover and call games for. Appreciate Coach Hawes being willing to give us some sound from the game, and wish them nothing but the best. And they got some good juniors coming back, and they're always right there. They're always right there. And one of these years, you got to figure Bear River's going to get hot and maybe win it all.
Super strong junior class for the Bears, and a really knowledgeable, friendly, and open coaching staff that was really welcoming and having conversations with us and giving us some insight into their team this week. Yeah, they'll be back.
Yep, they'll be back 100%. 11-4, though. Bears lose. Crimson wins. Crimson will play again. Desert Hills, 3:30 is the start time. Depends on the length of this next game that we've got coming up next, and this will be the big-time game with Ridgeline and Provo, and we'll have it for you. Caden Formaster, Paul Ratliff will be on the call. And we'll have it for you here in about pregame, probably starting in about 20, 25 minutes or somewhere in that neighborhood. I haven't heard the plate time for the next game just yet. But thanks to Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, helping your kids with all their dental needs, the exam, the x-ray, the cleaning. Always for new patients, one low price, just $99. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Appreciate Findlay Subaru, Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Jersey Mike, some of the awards that we like to hand out here. And that'll put a bow on it. And we're hearing now, Caden tell me, they have announced a 1 o'clock plate meeting. So we're going to be just after 1 o'clock for the next start time. So those of you, KSLSports.com. For our radio audience, we will be back on the air somewhere around 3:20, 3:40, probably no later than 4 o'clock. But it just all depends on the length of this next game. But we will have 2 more radio games for you. 3:30 and 6:30 are the scheduled start times, assuming we stay close to on time here at Gates Field, where Crimson is marching through the one-loss bracket. The defending champs get the job done. The final on the Wilkinson scoreboard, 11-4. They beat Bear River. We'll be back in a few minutes on KSL with the next game, Ridgeline and Provo.